So, all right, students, now you have another thing like just like you had line integration, you were performing integration over a line of a curve, you will also be able to perform surface integral. Now, if I have a cube, look at this cube here, okay? I have how many faces, how many surfaces of this cube? I have one surface here, one surface here, one surface behind, one surface here, one right in front facing us, one at the bottom. So in all I have 6 surfaces. Alright, so I can perform surface integral over 6 surfaces of this cube and add all these 6 surfaces, the surface integrals of these 6 surfaces, and I will get the surface integral for the whole cube. Now how do we perform surface integral over each of these cubes? Now what we'll do is, now supposing I'm looking at this surface, the top surface, okay? Well, if I want to perform surface integral over the top surface, I have f. F is the vector function which will be given to me. What is n hat? N hat is the outward unit normal vector. So it is a vector which is pointing outside to the surface, not inside the surface. So it's going to be pointing outside the surface. So any face that I take, if I take even this face, I will take a vector pointing outside the surface. I take the bottom surface, I'll look at the vector pointing outside the surface, and it has to be a normal vector. So normal vector, you know, is a vector which is perpendicular to the surface at that particular point. Alright, so as I take this, what will happen? I will say n hat pointing this side. So this, any normal vector which I consider along this surface will be parallel to the z axis, and in general that normal vector will be parallel to positive k hat. So your n hat in this case for this surface will be k hat. So if you have a surface which is parallel to any other plane, for instance, this surface was parallel to the xy plane. This surface is parallel to the xz plane. Then you have this surface, or rather this surface is parallel to the yz plane. So if you have any surface parallel to any of the xy or the yz or the zx planes, then in that case n hat will either be I hat, j hat or k hat directly, or negative I hat, negative j hat or negative k hat directly. Okay, so if it is a surface of that kind, you just have to calculate n hat in terms of I, j, k this way. Now if it is a curved surface, look at this situation. If I have a curved surface, I have a curved surface here. Can you see this? This is a curved surface. So if I take a normal vector, it will be pointing in different directions at 90 degrees. So for the curved surface, it is not parallel to the xz plane, neither is it parallel to the yz plane, neither is it parallel to the xy plane. So to calculate n hat, I will have to use this formula. Grad f upon magnitude of grad f. This is small f. What is this f? The f basically is the equation of this surface. And this surface actually is because of a cylinder, a circular cylinder. If you draw it out, you will see that this particular surface that I have here is because of a circular cylinder. Okay, we'll come to that later. So you only have to calculate n hat using grad f upon magnitude of grad of f. Now, so that's with regards to this. So now in this diagram, you have how many surfaces? You have 5 surfaces. The curved surface, you have one here, that's 1, then 2, then bottom 3, and you have a surface here. So I'll do that again. You have one surface here, you have one surface here, you have one surface here, then you have one outer surface here cutting the x-axis, and you have the curved surface. So you have 5 surfaces in all in this case. So you would have to perform over each surface the surface integral. Now, what is ds? Now this particular, if I'm ds, now if I'm calculating surface integral, I require ds as well. Now this one here, this curved surface, I can project it onto the xy plane. When I project it onto the xy plane, ds will become dx dy divided by n hat, which you already know, dot k hat. K hat is basically the unit vector which is normal to the xy plane. If I had to project, this onto the xz plane, if I had to project this curved surface onto the xz plane, then it would be ds is equal to dx dz divided by n hat dot j hat. Why j hat? Because j hat is the vector, normal vector pointing in the normal to the xz plane. Okay, so this is how you would actually have to work with surface integral initially. So we'll do, based on this you'll have to do a theorem called as Stokes theorem, and later on you do something called as divergence theorem. So I will send that to you all. I will send